Hello and welcome to Too Sharp with ET, your daily dose of top business news. I'm Nisha Pota. Important today for you to know, oil prices, they spiked after US airstrikes on Iran nuclear sites. That raised fears, remember, of a broader conflict and also supply chain disruptions. And back home, the Indian markets, they mirrored the global caution with the key indices slipping in early trade today. And we also take a closer look at what lies ahead when it talks about our energy security, trade flows, as well as the stock market movement. Oil prices, they jumped over 3% on Monday, hitting 5-month highs after US President Donald Trump had confirmed to the news that there was a joint US-Israel strike on Iran's top nuclear sites. That's a big concern, and Brent surged past $81.4 before settling near 79. Iran is OPEC's third largest producer, and the threat of retaliation is rattling the global markets. All eyes are on Strait of Hormuz, which is critical, remember, because approximately 20% of the world's oil passes through this narrow waterway. Now, Iran's parliament has already reportedly approved of a measure to really shut Hormuz Strait, though it has never followed through in the past, so fingers crossed on that. Even a partial disruption could really spike the prices by 70%, is what JP Morgan says at this point. So what Iran could do really next? Iran may step up the harassment of tankers, mine key routes, or even mirror Houthi-style drone attacks. Now, the GPS jamming has already affected nearly 1,000 ships daily since June 13. So the direct strikes on regional oil infrastructure, or even like in Iraq or Saudi Arabia, are still on the table, and that's a big worry for the markets. India as well as Asia are in the crosshairs. Asia accounts for 80% of the Middle East's crude oil exports, and India's main crude imports hit a record 23.3 million metric tons, up nearly 10% month on month. So the oil minister says that India will take steps to safeguard the domestic supply, which is amid surging prices, which is a big concern. Oil Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has assured that India will take the necessary measures required to safeguard the domestic fuel supplies. Now, remember that this can be a big concern, but this also includes leveraging our strategic reserves, diversifying the sources of acquiring oil, and also utilizing our diplomatic channels to mitigate the disruptions caused. Why this matters to us? Because remember, India is the world's third largest oil importer and also the consumer. Nearly 90% of our oil needs are met through these imports, and a disruption is a big worry. A spike in crude oil prices also directly, remember, impacts inflation, current account deficit, and even fuel subsidies. After all, it was the Wall Street's turn to feel the heat. Sensex as well as Nifty, they both ended lower on Monday, dragged down by these war worries across the globe, weak global cues coming in because of that, and the sharp sell-off in the tech stocks that we had seen. Sensex fell over 500 points, Nifty 50 dropped 140 points today, both over 0.5% down as they ended. Now, the broader markets, they held up a little better, with mid-cap 100 rising 0.4%, small-cap index was up 0.7%. Now, the crude spike, though, triggered the risk-off mood in the markets today as Brent hit $81.4 intraday, its highest level since January after the US and Israel strike Iranian nuclear sites. Also remember that traders fear of possible retaliation and even a closure of the Strait of Hormuz, and a checkpoint, remember, that chokes 20% of global oil flows. Iran's parliament has approved a measure to block the strait, though such threats have not been acted upon before. We told you about this, and that's the big important news. Big highlight, IT stocks were hit by Accenture warning. Nifty IT plunged nearly 1.5%, with losses in all the big blue chip IT stocks like Wipro, TCS, Infosys. Now, this came after Accenture shares dropped 7%. Despite the strong Q3 revenues, investors are worried about the weak outsourcing demand and also the margin pressure across the global tech giants. So Accenture also flagged a slowdown that is coming in US federal contracts under the Trump administration because of the cuts, compounding the sentiment issues surrounding the tech sector. Fed rate cut hopes also fade on inflation risk, and surging oil price is adding to the inflation woes, pushing back the bets on a July rate cut by the US Fed. Only a slim chance is now priced in for a move next month by the US Fed. Most Fed officials, remember, remain cautious, and all eyes would be on Powell's testimony this week. So the global markets, they are under pressure with many factors really affecting it. Indian markets followed the weakness across Asia as well as Europe today. MSCI Asia ex-Japan index fell nearly 1%, led by Taiwan's 1.4% dip. European benchmark stock 600, that slipped 0.2%, with energy concerns at the center. US futures, they are slightly higher, but volatility remains elevated. With this, it's a wrap on 2 Sharp with ET. Lots happening. Keep in touch with us. Goodbye.